Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back for another video. Let's talk about why I'm okay with people moving off the ball with their head and upper body. So I want the lower body to turn centered, but that doesn't mean I need the head and upper body to stay perfectly still in the backswing. I've asked a lot of my clients to feel like they move off the ball, where you can see kind of a swaying motion of my head and upper body as I turn, rather than trying to keep it completely still. I do that because the golf swing is very, very athletic, okay? A very athletic motion wants motion. Very still is typically not very athletic. And for most people, because their concepts are incorrect, in an effort to keep their head still, they actually don't turn. They start tilting down with the lead shoulder, the lead knee. They load the left side in the backswing. They don't turn too many restrictions in place. More harm than good. While when I ask them that they can actually free up the turn, their head moves off the ball, upper body moves off the ball, they turn a lot more. That's a much better place to play golf from. Eventually, sure, we can decrease the amount of move off. You can be centered if you want. But for most players who could benefit from a little bit more speed, a little bit more driving distance, moving off the ball slightly, a few inches, actually will give them a way higher speed potential because it frees up that turn, because it loads the trail side much more and gives them more freedom, okay? Moving off the ball, you may think, oh, I'm gonna hit up on the ball, I'm gonna chunk it. Not necessarily, because the target being on our lead side, the golf swing being athletic, us loading the trail side to push off that trail side typically pushes us back through the ball. The more we move off the ball, the more we can move through the ball, right? We're trying to make a very athletic motion through the ball. If I move off the ball, chances are I'm going to push myself through the ball. If I move off the ball, chances are we're going to push ourselves through the ball. If you're trying to keep steady, and I've seen this too many times in a lot of amateur players, you try to keep steady, you don't turn right, you're loading the left side, you actually inevitably push backwards back to your trail side in the downswing, which actually increases the likelihood of you chunking the ball and having inconsistent contact, which is definitely not what you want, right? You're battling these issues with the wrong pieces. There's many other issues in play that's causing you to chunk. You not keeping your head steady is definitely not the first thing to look at. I look at width, I look at backswing turn, I look at width and depth and height of the hands. A lot of things we can look at before wondering if your head is moving off the ball too much or not. Now that being said, sure, if your head is like doing this, getting outside that trail foot, sure, that's too much move off. But again, that's not what I'm advocating for. I'm saying you guys have permission to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches off the ball because that's not a big deal. And if you move off the ball like that while keeping the lower body centered with a full turn, then we can push and turn through the ball through the hitting area rather than us trying to be very static. And again, most people, when they try to be centered, they don't turn very well, they load the left side, and then they push backwards, and that's not the way to do it either. So let yourself have some freedom. Turn off the ball if you need to while you keep the lower body centered. As long as the lower body stays centered in the turn, the upper body can turn somewhat off the ball, and again, to help you guys push through the ball when you swing through the ball through impact. So hope that helps, hope that makes sense. Give yourself some freedom in it. There should be freedom in motion in the golf swing, and as long as you have good structure, you have a bigger freedom to operate however you like. So hope that helps, hope that makes sense. Any questions, leave in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.